Good evening, everybody. I am back again with Anna Semenova about a different subject this week. We both work online, and we would like to talk a little bit deeper in how does this function? How can one do an energetic healing session online? And while I put this discussion on Facebook, I'm asking Anna, good evening, Anna, to introduce yourself. And I am with you a little bit later.
Okay, hello for everybody. And today I will introduce myself not only like a therapist, but like a scientist in a past life. I mean, in last 20 years. My main job was I have PhD in chemistry, and these knowledges in chemistry, in quantum chemistry, in physics, gave me like a support and basic and background to understand what's going on with the people during therapy. I'm looking and watching on therapy from the scientific part, and I have my point of view, my vision, laying on these knowledges, and I see how therapy works deeper, and how therapy works online and why it works. And we will try to discuss, to explain with Monika together. She has her own experience, her own big knowledges, and we will try to combine these knowledges together to explain how does it work and why it works like this, why it works, why therapy, why different therapy works online very good and maybe faster and maybe deeper than offline. Okay, Monika?
Yes, I am not yet fully finished, but I listen to you.
Okay.
So I have. Let me just come back to you. Yes. Now I see that I am back on.
Okay.
Yeah. I do online, of course, karmic astrology readings, which is, let's say, easy to understand. I do the reading, I show my clients what or where I can see if they are interested, and I do a recording. It's a meeting on Zoom, and the recording, of course, remains with the client, which is also a good thing because there is a lot of information. It takes me about 2 hours, at least 1.5 hours. There is a lot of information, and it's always good to re-listen to it at a later stage because I think we understand different things at different stages. What is more interesting, I think, for you is how do we do shamanic therapy or a craniosacral therapy when in front of us is an empty bed. So I just explain a bit how I do it. We connect via Zoom. I want you to be present, so to have a time for yourself in a room where you are alone. No no disturbance, nobody coming in, going out, passing through, and where you can lay down and relax, and we can breathe together. This is very important for me. The breathing process in my therapy is an important process. I want to be able to hear you breathing through your therapy. And, you know, energy just functions. It's just everywhere at the same time. When we work energetically, we exit our time and space, and we go back in time, we go forward in time. and we go to places which we cannot even imagine that we have been before. So for me, it's not a miracle, but many people are quite hesitant to believe that this works. I know from the response of clients that it works. And I believe this is also your case, Anna. What is your experience with clients?
I will start to speak about my experience from what I understanding about therapy, the main, and what does it mean therapy in a basic. So we all of us we consist inside like molecules, atoms, and atoms, as I know, like a chemist, atoms, it is energy. Everything and everybody we are from energy, we create it from energy. And when we do online sessions, so our issues has different levels of energy. Each issue has own level of energy. And when we are contacting with the people offline, like face to face, in a life, we interact by different issues altogether. And some of issues are very hard, are very heavy, and we can, even though it meets like a therapist, I can disturb by my energy, by my own issues of my clients. But it's happened very seldom. It's happened very seldom. It's usually I'm in neutral position, but it can happen. So my field affect on people. But online, when we are meeting online, my field does not affect on people. So my issues does not affect on people, like a low energy, which I still can have, does not affect on them. And we online have, it is physical process, like waves from low energy issues are not so high, not they are very short, and they cannot touch a client because of he or she is online. So it's like a client hidden, not client, client saved from my own energy. And I am saved from a client energy too, like low energy. But online, we can feel that online body and energy send us, and as we are more sensitive, we can touch, we can understand that first level which they need to cover, and its body and soul show us like the main issue which can be open today. And online, it is so miracle. Online always time is shorter for therapy, but when we do therapy, it's look like time long. It's long. You think it's long session, but finally it's like a 30-40 minutes, but it's look like 2 hours. If I would be do it offline, I would be do it 2 hours. Online, it's like 30-40 minutes, and time started to be long. It's like 1 minute started to be 5 minutes. It is very interesting, and always interactions moving on very high soul level. It's always interesting to see what's happening. And of course, I'm giving attention first of all for the body. We go through the body to our soul, to our subconscious mind. We giving attention for the body like a door. Body for us like a door, which can be opened gently and give us shorter way to the issues. So anyway, I'm giving attention for the body. Anyway, I'm asking body what you can show me today. And it doesn't matter if I touch in the body or if I do my settings on the body and listening the space online, I mean, listening that signals which body sending us. So it doesn't matter where we are. The main online, everybody, sorry, everybody like safe from how to say, everybody independent. Everybody has like a shield from each other. This is I found, and changes are happening very fast, faster than offline. How it affects, I still under question. I'm still under like a question, and I'm still thinking, trying to understand from the scientific level what is happening if we do online session. When I will understand, of course, I will open my.
So I do not have a scientific explanation, and I am not a scientist. You know, I am very hands-on. What I feel and what I see sometimes, but mainly what I am told. You know, when I work, I listen, and I am basically told by my client, whether in words or not, what I have to do. It's like I connect with his or her higher self, and there I get the information. And I get this when we are together. And I get it also when it is an online session, and I hear, or I mean, I know the person is there. And even if, I don't know, we depend on internet, even if I lose the connection, still the connection is when we decide to be together.
Yes.
Then it is clear that from this moment on, we have a common goal. And again, I emphasize that working in sacred space, I have my own setup, and I'm sure you have yours, is like there is no filter between us. There is a filter around us. Yeah.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter whether we are in person together or we are, I don't know, half the equator apart. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I had sorry to tell you, I had a very interesting thing once. I was in Peru, and I did a ceremony for my husband. And after this ceremony, we had a fire. And of course, Peru has a time difference to Romania of 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, depends on whether we have summer or winter time. And the next day, so it was evening there, my husband was already asleep. And the next day he said that he dreamed of a fire. He didn't know when we do it. And he also didn't know that we would do a fire. And still the fire that was burning for him arrived in his dream, you know? And we are, I know, because we had, I had, I don't know how you call this, share location sometime, and it was 14,000 kilometers away. So we were 14,000 kilometers apart, or 11,000, I don't remember. Anyway, half the globe, you know, half the globe apart. And so our distances do not matter. And this opens for me a totally different discussion, you know. What do we feel actually? What do we pick up on a daily basis? You know, we think we are unique. We think we have our thoughts are just to ourselves, but I don't think this is true. We pick up all the time.
Yes.
Mainstream, and so unless we have a shield around us that is of plumb, how to say, that heavy metal that shields everything, I think we are all the time sensing what is going on around us. And what I like to do is, if I am at a place where I feel very much at ease, where I'm in nature, for example, in Bukovina, I like to work online from there, because the energy there gives me a different ease and openness than when I'm in Bucharest in this dense situation. Yeah. Or also when I am in Greece, I love to work online. Yeah.
Yes, it's look like this too for me. And we had experience with the patients. I have an online meeting, but with my colleagues, we do, even though we don't present in a Zoom. We just say for each other, okay, I have problem, and my colleagues, or I tell for my colleague, okay, I can work with you. Are you allow me to work with you? Yes, I'm allowed, and I start to work with my colleagues, and a very interesting experience. Okay, sometimes we see something, it can be our association, but it does not matter. We feel energy from the person on the distance, and this energy like gives us some disturbance inside, and our goal is to be in neutral, to be calm. It's now I'm speaking, for example, about biodinamica, to be calm and to feel universe power, universe tide, long tide or tide, to be neutral, to be dissolved in the space. And if I'm okay with the energy of my colleague on the distance and not online, so some changes are happening with the colleagues. Online, it is like face to face. But what I'm telling again, so when we do online, we are like not under interaction, not under interaction of our low energy. I mean, like I'm like a therapist, don't affect on my patient by my own energy, and this is the best, because of, in this case, other processes can happen, and the processes can happen faster.
Yeah,
it is very miracle, because of before everybody and me, I was very skeptic. I thought, oh no, oh no, it's not possible. It's like, okay, no, and then I started to think and to bring my knowledge from the chemistry here, and I started to think, okay, if to look at us not like a material substances, if to look at us like energy, why it does not work? It will work, and it's happened. And COVID, thanks for COVID. Now we have online, a lot of online interactions, a lot of online meetings. Before, we was not ready, but COVID pushed us to do it. Okay, thank you, COVID, for this.
Yes, this was a big opening to connect in a new way, and to learn to connect as deep, you know, and to use this tool to connect. Yeah, it's really amazing. So to sum up, Anna, what I wanted to do, and I understood you as well, with this discussion is to say we are available for online sessions, so you don't need to come to Bucharest or to Cyprus or to wherever you are at the moment. We are ready and willing and able to work online, and welcome our clients to subscribe to this.
And we do this. We had many clients from through Wayra online. I worked being here on Cyprus. I worked with the people. Just my not opinion. Just I like to touch body. Interact with the, I'm very kinesthetic person, and I like to do massage and lymphatic drainage, and I like to do therapy touching the body. This is my specific, but not having this possibility to present me a patient offline, we can do the same online, and it will work because of energy. If we will do settings on energy, on body like energy, and we will have release on energetical level, and it will work.
Well, what is important for me is if you work with somebody, then it might not be enough to work on a certain environment or with a certain problem, with a certain issue once every 3 months, or to pack it into, you come to Romania for 2 weeks and then you need to have 3 sessions with somebody. So to meet offline, to meet in person when you are here, and to spread out therapy when you are not here. And this for me is also important, because I have now, for example, the Peruvian shamans here, and people come and they open a Pandora box, but they might want to come in a month to have another therapy, to work on this subject, to work deeper, to take the next layer. And then I want to be available for this. Either in person or online, and I think this is the important thing. And before we leave, I would like to add something for those who are still undecided whether they want or not to go with us to Alanya on the 5th of October. We help with the booking, we help with the transfer. Contact us via the Facebook page, via the telephone numbers that you got. Let's get real, let's get hands-on, let's go to Alanya, not offline. Let's enjoy the autumn sun, the autumn Mediterranean, together with therapy, with astrology, with body work, and a good time.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful evening.
We have time, little time. I would like to add.
Sure.
Okay, and what I wanted to add is that as your center is holistic center, so I have my advice like a patient too. It is good if we open something through one therapy, for example, through shamanic therapy, and I have been in shamanic process too. If we open something with the shamans, it's good, and if it's still like a boiling, water is boiling, it's good to use different therapy too on this subject, because of we have one problem can be big problem, and shaman can open this subject from this issue from one side, astrology can open this subject from other side, body work can open this and help, and it is like a puzzle will help, like each therapy will help each other, and will help you to go further, to go deeper maybe if it's need, and to go easier, because of, as for me, from the beginning, many therapy was for me very harmful, like a very, very heavy therapy.
Very hard, yeah.
But I did not know that it was my way. I came through very hard way, and now I try to support my patient and to tell them, okay, go somewhere else, not only to me, for example, go to the shamanic process, go to the psychotherapy process, go to the different processes, because of we are bigger than one.
Yeah. Well, I had people here with the Peruvian healers, the Peruvian shamans, who will certainly come to you and continue their journey, because it's a journey, you know. It's not that one time will solve everything. One time will show you what's underneath and let you go, and then things are getting easier. But I work on myself from a very long time, for many, many years. And, you know, the happiness I have today, the balance I have today in my life is because I worked. It's because I did not stop and not get lazy and not say, oh, it's enough, I am good now. No, I will not stop working, because as long as I am here, I have work to do on my learning process, on my soul level. Yeah. So it's just getting easier. I'm not afraid anymore. It's not something that I say again. No, new problem coming up. Let's deal with it. Yeah. Okay, Anna, I am waiting to see you soon. And
23 of this September, I should come.
Okay, perfect. So you start working from the 24th. No, we can already announce. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. I will stop the live here, and I will stop the recording.